Hello guys, today I was doing invasions and playing PvP, and look at this massive damage that I'm doing to enemies. Whether it's PvP or PVE or regularly playing the game, fighting bosses, this is literally nuts. This weapon is completely broken, and rightfully so. With these stats and the way this build is set up, this build should be broken, and this crossbow and bow combo should be really good. The way this build is set up, it makes these weapons good, and you can see in PvP you can demolish literally anyone, and in PvE you can also demolish literally everyone. You can see when I do an invasion here, people literally hide from me because this weapon is so good. You can literally make 3v1s, 1v1s in the blink of an eye, literally just by shooting 1 or 2 shots at an enemy. Guys, watch this through. It's a very short video. I'm going to show you how crazy this crossbow and bow setup is. Now, before I show you the weapons I'm using, I will emphasize this is a complete ranged build, and it's based off of the water build. So my character does have a bunch of points in water and secondary points in earth, primarily so I can use my skills in the bottom right. However, you generally don't need to use those skills. You just need the damage buffs from your gear itself. And what I've done is stacked a bunch of ranged gear and ranged attack damage on all of my gear and weapons, so that way it makes my bow and crossbow shots literally hit like a truck. And whether it's a headshot or a body shot, it does an insane amount of damage. But if it's a headshot, they gone. Straight up, they're gone. So that being said, I'm going to show you what I'm using right now. I'm using the yellow shouldered crossbow. Have it only at rank 8, so you can move this to rank 9 if you want, and I have ranged attack damage on it as well as the rest of my gear, and ice attack power as well. The ranged attack power is great to have on this gear, and you can use the Thunderous Raider set, which I'll pop up on the screen right now, to actually increase your range damage total by 13 to say 17-18%, depending on the level that the gear is. And it's really honestly not needed because headshots automatically defeat enemies anyways. But the skills I'm using is focus zone, so you can throw that down when you're in a spot where you can actually shoot an enemy. That means you'll do extra damage and 100% get the kill there. I'll also use Aqua Blink and this haste skill, as well as Frost Lance just for a magical ability, and the other two are just for mobility in case you kind of get trapped or cornered by multiple enemies. And you can see typically this works great against PvP enemies with followers. So generally followers will follow you and you'll have to kind of fight them off, and then they can just revive them over and over. Or even if it's just a regular PvP people and they're just kind of standing there, you can actually get a one shot on them and take them down that easy, and there's really nothing they can do about it. And enemies literally, when they see you do this, they run from you like mad because they just know that they're one shot away from being gone. So to the dev team, no way you can nerf this item. This is how the game's meant to be, and this is why specializing in ranged is worth it, because you get this kind of payoff. And if ranged weapon sucks, nobody would use them anyways. But this is great because it builds on top of your ice skill and your ice damage already, so that way you can use your ice build and get the full utility out of this without having to respec your entire lineup if you do have an ice build. Let me know in the comments if you want to see the full build for this, and check out the video on the right for the ice build that I have that you can actually respec and tweak a little bit to kind of set this up until I come out with a full build video. That being said, like the video, subscribe if you're new. Thanks.